As I understand it, he started in wine back in the 60s and moved to Paris. He was an English-speaking figure in the Paris wine industry, which is obviously quite a rare thing, but he had an amazing shop over there called Cave de la Madeleine, and then next door he founded a wine school called Académie du Vin.
Which was absolutely unheard of, an Englishman opening a wine school in Paris to teach the French about wine. You know. And that, of course, made me well known overnight. The wine school, that's when I had my moustache, my Robert Redford moustache. And that's my wine shop. You know, everyone wanted to talk about us. We were the flavour of the month. My wine school was bang in the middle of Paris, and we were the only wine shop that spoke English. So California winemakers used to come to my shop bringing their wines, and I thought they were fabulous. And well, there was prohibition in America in the 1930s, so the California wineries only got back on their feet in the 1940s, and they were a young industry. Historically, they were over 100 years old, but people had forgotten about them. And so these guys were making the best wine they possibly could, banging on doors to try and sell their wine, and finding it wasn't easy. You know, I thought, well, why don't I do something about it? Why don't I try and get these wines recognized? And the only way to get unknown wines recognized is to have them tasted blind against the benchmark wines. And so that's what I did.
The Judgment of Paris was a tasting which Stephen organised, which pitted the best white wines from Burgundy and the best red wines from Bordeaux against pretenders to the throne from California in both colours.
We had 10 wines in each category. I'd have been happy with a second and a fourth, or even a third and a fifth. I would not have been happy if my California wines had all come in the bottom 5. As it was, I got a first in both categories. The 9 finest palates in France voted California wines top, and that was a huge scandal. Huge scandal.